Welcome back. All right, to another edition of this week's untilit.works. And whatever it is for you, that's what what you'll be working on. And if you need help, let us know. All right, cool. So thanks once again. I think I've got the website to a point where I'm happy with everything working. Oh, I totally forgot to enable speech recognition. All right, like I was saying before, welcome back. Thanks for hanging out. This is another edition of untilit.works, and whatever your it is, this is a place for you to work on it until it works. So, like I was saying, I think I've got the site to a place where I'm happy and everything is working the way it needs to be and should be. If you come across anything, please let me know. So I'll be doing like spot fixes, but that's going to free me up to be able to work on other projects that I've been meaning to work on. So I built this project, this side project, so I can work on other side projects by making sure I have a thing that I do at a set time on these dates so I can work on stuff, because otherwise I would fill it with other randomness. So yeah, so that's what, and then hopefully other people enjoy it as well. And so that's the whole purpose of it. So on the work screen, there's the to-do list. So you type in your tasks that you want to get done. There's the player, so you can listen to some tunes while you're getting stuff done. Also, if you get stuck, we have a thing called the Hako, is help a creator / coder out. And with that, you set up like your own room, and then you can invite people into the room, and then you as the owner can share your screen. And then the hope is that everyone can come together and collaborate and come up with a solution for and help you get unstuck. So that's that. If you don't have an it and you're just looking to start something, there's tutorials. So you can click the tutorials and see. I have a couple of tutorials there, and you can add your own tutorial if you found something that's super helpful. You can add your own. And just disclaimer, I'm a JavaScript developer advocate for Vonage, so you'll see some Vonage related tutorials in there and things that I've like worked on. And so if you do take them, and if you run into any issues, please feel free to let me know. I'm kind of like having people test stuff out. The more people who check it out, like I want it to be as straightforward and helpful for people to be able to get the tasks done. And so, yeah, if you do happen to come across it and do it, let me know your experience with it. Also, if you want to get started into coding, you may be like, oh, I've heard about this coding thing. I also have a free code camp, links to free code camp and the Odin project. And I've heard those are pretty good. So yeah, so there's that. Also, if you come across, if you do have an it, or you came across something that you found was super interesting and cool, and you want to talk about it and share it with people, feel free to sign up for the show and tell. You get like 5 to 10 minutes to kind of just talk about, what you thought was cool. And so, yeah. What else? So the show and tell. So you can sign up for that, and we'll get you on here. What else is on there? I think that's pretty much it. So what do y'all have going on? Let me know. So you see that there's a chat room. So below the timer, so this is the break section that we're looking at, the break session. And so you see the video below that. There's you can click to open the closed captions, and that's super like experimental because it's using the speech to text speech recognition that's built into my Chrome browser. So hopefully it's coming up properly. Below that, you would see a add a clip button and create a highlight video button. Speaking of that, let me add a clip. So I have this thing where you can, if there's anything that you find interesting in these live sessions, you can add a clip. And when this session is over, it takes all the clips and it creates a video that you can then send to Twitter or download and send to Instagram, which is what I do. So you can check out my feed. I'm my Twitter handle is lifelong dev. So at lifelong dev, if you want to hit me up on there, tag me in any highlight clips if you make any. And yeah, so all that stuff is working. We're at a point where I think everything is working pretty well. If not, please let me know and we'll get that fixed. And yeah, so I'm going to work on other stuff. I'm actually, during the 2 ciphers of the day, I'm going to actually start framing out the inside of my van. So I want to have like a shell that I can slide inside and out, in and out of my van. So I have like my living quarters inside this shell. And then I'll be able to I bought these things that can like jack it up to the height and then slide it in. And so, yeah, so we'll see. I'm going to actually, it's like these big aluminum extrusions. I got it from a place and they call it like an erector set for adults. So it's like, I have all these parts and stuff that I ordered and it's to different dimensions and different pieces. And I'm just going to like screw them together and stuff. So I have like these brackets. I'm going to screw them all together. And so we'll see. I may take pictures or what have you and post them. But yeah, so I got that. I got some post radio show stuff that I'm going to be working on, some promo stuff. Got a lot of it done last night. I was pretty motivated and dedicated to getting a lot of stuff done last night. So I don't have too much more to finish up. And then also, so one of my new projects, I'm big into like streaming, as you could probably tell, and figuring out different ways to stream and like make them interactive and stuff. So I have a project that I wanted to work on, and it involves setting up my own like media server thing. So we'll talk about that when we come back on the next break session. I got it working, but I don't know if it's actually working. I got it pushed to the cloud, the server pushed to the cloud, but it says it's using 100% of the CPU, which I don't know. Cloud stuff is still hazy and cloudy to me. So I normally do like a lot of front end or maybe like simple node backend stuff. You know what I mean? But this is a whole nother thing I've been trying out. So we'll see how it works. All right. Cool. So I think that's everything. So let me know whatever it is that you're working on, and we can see if we can help out if you get stuck. If you want to talk about what you're working on, feel free to show it. And yeah, I figured like, because I'm a big fan of like when the meetups were happening here in Orlando, I would go to meetups, and if they had like a lightning talk, I would like to jump on that and kind of just talk about what it is that I find fascinating and cool at that moment. And then you can kind of, and if you get stuck, you're like, hey, well, I kind of got stuck here. And then if anybody else is familiar with that technology or whatever it is, then, it's a good way of kind of like putting yourself out there. And then people can come to you like, oh yeah, that thing, so it's kind of like an icebreaker kind of thing. At least that's what I found. And so, and it helps you with public speaking, and which is another reason why I'm doing these, because I want to be able to speak, because part of the job is, doing presentations and stuff. So I want to be able to use this opportunity to work on that and hopefully, fine tune some things. So yeah, so that's it. So I'm going to give you back some time, but good luck with everything that you're working on. Again, feel free if you need any help, send out that Hako. And yeah, hopefully you get everything worked out. So again, thank you for hanging out. I'll give you back like 5 minutes of your time. And when we come back, I'm going to hopefully show the thing that I got deployed during last week and see if anybody, and again, if anybody knows anything about it. See, it's like a lightning talk. So if anybody knows anything that could help me out with it, feel free to let me know. So it involves Google App Engine, which I think I've kind of used before, but not to this extent. And so, yeah, so cool. So I've graduated from like just the Firebase level to an actual app instance. So kind of needed something that would be on all the time. So neither here nor there. I'm gonna give you back more time. Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna be out of here. So good luck with everything on whatever your it is, and work on it till it works. Keep working on it until it works. I don't know, but yeah, I gotta come up with a better catchphrase. All right. So again, thanks, and I'll see you 15 minutes after the hour for the next break session. and I'll be demoing this thing I deployed, and hopefully it works. I don't know. And then also, then the final break session, if we don't have anybody that wants to show anything, I'm going to just go over an indie hip hop artist's website and then kind of find it interesting. So, all right. So again, thank y'all for hanging out, and I'll give you more time back. All right. See y'all later. Be easy. Peace.
Well, let me start from the heart. I just want to state I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to state I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to state I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me.